So what is Vault about? The overarching thing here, and both Alicia and Irene mentioned this, it's promoting the digital transformation of vocational education and training services by enhancing the skills, knowledge, and the competencies of staff and learners. And this is going to happen through making videos and sharing their learning through the videos. So the staff themselves and the learners will be transformed, but this will have an impact on the service itself, because when staff and learners are requesting equipment and technology and devices so that they can film, and they're requesting training so that they can improve and upskill their digital skills, this will transform the VT services. So this is one of our main aims. And our second aim is to create the open license, no fee access learning and training platform, which you will see later on in the presentation. So the platform will contain videos that model curricular, personal and work-related topics. And not only that. Next slide, please. So what will our staff and learners do throughout the Vault project? They will develop the skills, knowledge and competencies to make videos for use in teaching and learning. And this has to do with digital skills involved in using the editing tools, using cameras, tripods, microphones, lighting, all the systems that are involved in making a film, and editing as well, using free online apps. They will become more confident in using digital technologies and tools to create these user-friendly, accessible videos. All this will increase the learner's employability skills, which is so important. Digital skills are part of life and so important in the open labour market, and it's a bonus if a learner can show that they have these skills as well. Our staff and learners will collaborate as co-designers on making the videos, and they will consider universal design for learning guidelines when making the video content, and so that it is accessible to all. And lastly, in doing all this and creating the videos, they will contribute to the Vault platform by sharing their completed videos. And we're at the moment now where videos are being made, and you will see some of them later on. Next slide, please. Thank you. So as part of the Erasmus project, the products that we have promised to produce are the guide for VET staff, and this is almost complete. It's been developed, it's been tested in all the partner countries, and this is a step-by-step guide on how to co-create and co-design with learners, how to film and how to edit and how to upload the video, how to add closed captions, and all these other accessibility features that are available on videos. The second tool that we are creating is a toolkit for learners. So this is similar to the guide with a step-by-step instruction section for filming and editing the video. And it's also got a section on how to use videos. So it's catered for students who don't generally use videos to learn, and learners who just use videos to have fun, just watch a movie. So this is like teaching them simple skills on how to stop, pause, save a section, go back to a section, and utilize the videos to learn as well. So the videos that will be produced through the people participating in the training for the guide and the learners with the toolkit, all these videos will be uploaded to the website and the platform. And that's our third resource. So where we're at the moment is we've done the training in the 4 partners, the service providers, and they have, each organisation has 3 ambassadors, and they're the Vault ambassadors, so they're the person responsible for collecting the videos, checking for video content, checking that GDPR regulations aren't violated. Everything is done in a very considering data protection laws. So consent forms are signed by the people appearing in the videos, both staff and learners. So the ambassadors have quite a lot of responsibility in this aspect. The ambassadors from each organisation have trained 15 pioneers at each organisation, about 60 pioneers that have been trained across Europe. And at the moment, we're at the stage where we are making our initial videos. We have promised to make 5 to 10 videos in the initial stage, so they can be uploaded to the Vault website and platform, so that they're ready for when we're doing the training with the learners, with the toolkit. There will be videos available to do the training on how to use the platform. So I'm going to pass you on now to Anne-Marie Donald from McDonald, sorry, from Rehab Group, who will be talking about the core of the project, and this is the learners and how to include them and make them participate along with the staff in co-designing the videos. Thank you, Anne-Marie.
Thank you, Maya. Good morning, everyone. My name is Anne-Marie MacDonald and I work for Rehab Group, and I work in the area of service design and innovation. So I'm really delighted that I get to talk about co-design and learn a little bit more about co-design with all our European partners. So my visual descriptor is I am a white female. I have brown hair to my shoulder and a round face. And today I'm wearing a navy top and a white jacket. So let's get looking at co-design. Loredana, we move on. So what is co-design? So really simply, when we think about co-design, it's about involving different people. And it's about involving people who have an interest in a product or a service so that their views are captured. So if we think about it, most of the people here today are from vocational education and training organisations. So when we talk about developing a service, that could be think about designing a training course. And we talk about a product, that could be designing a video, which Volt is all about. So when we're co-designing, it's really, really important that we listen to the needs of students, because that's how we are going to improve our services, by listening to the needs of students and responding to their needs. And we're going to bring that further through in our conversation in the how do we do that. So let's go to the next slide, Loredana. Okay, so when we co-design, we think about, like, maybe one of the questions about co-design is it better for staff or is it better for students? Well, actually, it's beneficial for both staff and for students. It's not better for one or the other, because all of us come to vocational education and training and we have the same goal. We want our training courses to be the best. We want our students to have the best experience. We want our students to have the best outcomes from it. So we say it's a relationship of codependency. Staff need the students' opinions, and students also need the staff's opinions. And we need each other's skills to make this work. So it's really important we talk about the lived experience of people with disabilities. That's because we want to ensure that, like, we think about accessibility and inclusion, but that has to be from the lens of disabled people themselves and from their experiences of barriers and their experiences of what works well. So for co-design to work, it is critical that people with lived experience are at the heart of co-design and co-creation. So we'll go to the next one, Loredana. So you'll hear the phrase co-production as well. Now, there's similarities with co-design and co-production, but I'm going to walk you through a few steps about how we involve disabled students in co-creating and co-designing. So we'll go and we look at the bottom of the ladder, which is the image that we have on screen. And down towards the end of the model, you'll see educating and that word coercion. So what that means is that when we were designing services, if we are only thinking about what people need without really talking to them and we're putting services in place, well, then we are doing to a person. We are not truly including them. So that's really not where we want to go. So let's go to the middle of the ladder and let's look at how we can improve that. So instead of just making assumptions and thinking what people need, we are going to sit down with people in a meaningful way, engage with them, and listen to what their needs are and listen to their perspectives. So that's a really good starting point. So listening to their needs from their perspective, listening to what worked well. But still, that's not quite good enough. We need to bring that to the next step. After you listen to people's needs, you understand their perspectives. The next thing is sit down with people with lived experience and co-design and co-create. When we decided on phrases to use around Volt, there was 3 lovely phrases that we thought that our students would become. They would become collaborators, innovators, and creators. And we're going to meet some collaborators, innovators, and creators today who sat down with staff and talked about what they needed from their perspective and how that would improve what the final product was. And in our case today, that is videos that we're talking about. So we want to be as high up in that co-production ladder as we can be. Co-production is the one difference between co-creation, co-design, and co-production. In co-production, people are involved in the management, delivery, and steering of organizations and of courses. So with Volt, we're not quite there, but we're at the co-design stage. So we're almost there. Loredana, we'll move to the next one. Okay. Sorry, I've covered that already. I jumped ahead. So we're on the co-production ladder, we're in co-design. So we're not involved in delivery or steering or management of services, but we have co-design, we're co-creators, innovators, and collaborators. And the next one, Loredana. And finally, there's this phrase about parity of esteem. So the really simple way to say is no one is any more skilled than anyone else who's sitting around the table. So when there's staff and students that are sitting together, we all bring our skills, we all bring our abilities, we all bring our competencies, and we call these our assets. So we all bring our assets to the table, and nobody is valued more than the other. Nobody's opinion is valued more. So a staff member's opinion is not valued more than a student's opinion. And that's really, really important in co-design and co-creation, because we all bring different things. And I think one of the ways that we saw parity of esteem really in action in National Learning Network when we were doing it is we found that a lot of the young adults that were co-creators were bringing their experience from just using TikTok. And they had some really clever ideas about how to shoot a scene or, you know, what looks well on a video. And so that's what parity of esteem is about. It's about recognizing that every person at that table has a unique perspective and everybody has something very, very special to give. So there's no them and us culture. That doesn't work for co-design, co-creation, or co-production. We all are valued for the time and the assets that we bring. So I'm going to end with, because the best way to end when you're talking about co-design is to listen to the words of a co-creator. So Michael is one of our co-creators in National Learning Network, and Michael has worked on co-creation even before Volt. So he's also going to join us for a panel, but I think the best way to wrap up is to listen to Michael's words, and then that'll bring us nicely into talking to some of our co-creators and co-designers. Loredana, will you just play Michael's video, please?
Hi guys, my name is Michael. I'm a student at the National Learning Network in Raheen in Limerick. I'm here today to speak about why it's important to promote and encourage students with extra requirements to become active participants in the production of online courses. Inclusion is important, as we all know, and it's greatly beneficial to the student and the course provider as it gives a valuable insight into the lived experience from the student's point of view.
What are the benefits of co-creation?
From the student's perspective, this request can boost morale, self-efficacy, confidence, belief in oneself, one's sense of self, motivation, and greatly enhance psychological and psychosocial well-being, along with empowering the student. This allows the course provider to deliver and design a course that's feasible, attainable, achievable, and most of all, enjoyable. Disabled students are capable too, guys. Thanks very much for your time.
Faya, I will hand back to you on Michael's words, and I know that we're going to move forward with the benefits and the students soon.
Thank you, Anne-Marie, and thank you, Michael, for sharing your video. It's one of the first videos that were made, and that's actually been included in the Volt guide as well. So our next section is exploring the benefits of using videos in learning. And we all know about this because we all learn through videos, but now we're going to hear the perspectives of the students who have participated in the Volt program so far. And we're going to begin with a video from some of the students at Rehab Group at the National Learning Network who are in the horsemanship program. And I just wanted to begin by saying that it's interesting that some students want to be actors and they want to talk in the videos, but others don't. As you all know, some of you like being in photos, some not, or in films. So this is a nice way of getting around it. We're showing what they're doing and the voice of the students is just recorded at another point in time. So this reduces the stress of having to perform in front of the camera. So enjoy the video.
We are the horsemanship group at Sligo NLN and we took part in the Fund project. We have a diverse group of students with various levels of experience in all aspects of our course, including working with horses and IT skills. This project gave us an opportunity to showcase our talents and to learn new skills also. Learning comes to life for us at the stables, and it was lovely to capture this in a way which will be helpful to other students. The Cliffchamp app was user-friendly. Our video editor had no previous experience in creating videos, but quickly picked up the skills needed with support from our instructor and photo trainer. Our group enjoyed working together on this team project, and we are very proud to have created videos which showcase our experience, progression and achievements on our course. These videos will become very useful learning resources which we will use when we are preparing for assessments. They will also be very helpful to new students as they begin working on the equine modules.
Thank you for the video from Rehab Group. I really liked the part at the end about preparing for the modules. So it opens up another chapter of how the videos can be used to assess for someone who can't read a whole lot of information. What a wonderful way to check their understanding of what would be presented through use of videos. Thank you. I'm going to hand over to Ima or Aoife from, or both I think, from Rehab, who will be moderating the panel of Rehab group learners who have been involved in the videos. Thank you for participating in this online launch.
Thank you, Vaya. So I might just start with introducing myself and give my visual descriptor, and then I'll pass over to Emer to do the same, and then we'll get into the discussion. So my name is Aoife Keeney, and I am one of the Volt ambassadors from Rehab Group. I am a white female with blonde brown hair, depends on the day, I suppose, and if it's up and if it's down. Today I am wearing a black top, I have blue eyes, and I'm wearing glasses. So I'll just pass over to you, Emer.
Thanks, Aoife. My name is Emer O'Driscoll, and I'm also a Bold Ambassador with Rehab Group in Ireland. I have mid-length brown hair. I just cut it the other day, so I had to check there. Brown eyes, and I'm a white female. And today I'm wearing I don't know if it can be even seen on the camera, I'm wearing a blue blazer.
So today we have 3 students from our National Network services across Ireland, Julian, Chloe and Michael. So we're going to take through a few questions just on the benefits of co-creation. So I might start with Julian, if that's okay. Are you okay to start, Julian?
Right.
Yeah. Mic is on, Julian.
Thank you very much. I done a video of using a kettle. It's
Breville 1 cup, Julian, is it?
Breville 1 cup. That's right, Aoife. Yeah.
Yes. So what was your favourite part of making the video with your Breville 1 cup, Julian?
Probably doing the preparation was the first one.
Yeah, we had a bit of crack doing all the prep work, didn't we, in the kitchen?
We did indeed. We did indeed.
Good stuff. And can you tell us some of the benefits of co-creating videos for learning?
Getting the questions was the first one.
Yeah. And do you enjoy watching videos for learning?
Oh, I do, yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. And why do you enjoy videos, Julian?
By listening to them.
Yeah. And you find them easier way of learning?
Oh, very easy.
Yeah. Good stuff. And if you had to choose between reading material or watching a video to learn a skill or a task, what would you prefer?
I'd say I prefer watching a video.
You'd watch a video.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much, Julian.
No
I'll pass
problem.
over to Emer if you want to take Michael through the questions.
Absolutely. Thank you, Julian, for that. That was fantastic.
problem.
So just to introduce Michael Meir, you saw him in his fabulous co-creation video earlier on. So a huge thanks to Michael for that. As Faya said, we've definitely been playing that a lot. So I think that the hits on that are probably racking up at the moment. And Michael, we were just wondering if you wanted to share with us maybe some of the benefits of co-creation as you see it. I think, Michael, you might be on mute there. Sorry.
No, sorry, Emer. Yes, first of all, I'd like to thank everyone for having me here today and allowing me to share my experiences with co-production of videos. As you're all aware, I suppose, and we'll all agree that we're living in a digital age, and I suppose the proverb of either move on or be left behind is apt and applicable. The progress in this digital space is moving at a phenomenal pace, so it's a timely launch of this innovative digital initiative, and it's quite fitting. I suppose my own experience with co-production of videos was I didn't know anything about it before I came to this course. And as I was saying earlier on, COVID came about, so I was doing WhatsApp calls and stuff like that quite a bit. And I suppose unbeknownst to myself, I was actually getting conditioned to make videos and stuff like that. So that made it a bit easier when I stepped up to the mark to do one. But initially it was daunting. But as I was saying earlier, we all went through the little part of looking at our phones or our video calls and going, oh my God, is that what I look like? Once I got over that hurdle though, and the sound of my voice, I was okay, to be honest with you. It was very interesting. For myself, and like everybody else, one size doesn't fit all. It took a lot of practice runs. So I needed, I suppose it was a dark middle age approach I was using, in a sense, where I had a step ladder, I had some prompt cards, and I had a very, very, very patient mum that probably went to take 368, but I got through it. But I got a massive, I suppose, a massive feeling out of achieving it when I seen the finished product, and it gave me a huge boost to my self-confidence and actually my belief in myself. So it was a wonderful experience. And then, as mentioned previously, for this to work in tandem with the clip art application, for instance, when I sent it on to the girls from Rehab or the girls from ENN to edit my videos, was great. But I also feel if students could be made aware that can run in conjunction with making videos, that students will really, really buy into it. And I suppose, sorry for taking up so much time now, guys, but I suppose I was a student at the University of Limerick on a chartered physiotherapy program for 4 years. Due to my conditions, I would have required extra explanations and extra demonstrations. Receiving these in class, I suppose, on a continuum wasn't feasible. So I was granted full access to Anatomy TV and YouTube, which allowed me to go away and check the material and review the material, which then in turn allowed me to retain the information and understand it. So I think this initiative is absolutely brilliant, and I think it has so much potential.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Michael. I think you've covered everything so comprehensively there, from, the benefits of learning with videos to, the sense of self-empowerment I think that we all get when we work together to create something like this. And the videos that we've seen today already, I know we're going to see more, are kind of a testament to what we can all do together. So thanks a million, Michael, for all of your contributions to this. And I'm just going to pass over to Aoife now.
Thanks for that, Michael. We definitely have come a long way since COVID, I think. Our skills are slowly but surely getting there. So now I might chat with Chloe. Chloe is one of our students on a sporting program, and we would have went over and did the boat training with Chloe and the gang. So Chloe, what was your favorite part of co-creating videos?
Well, all of it really. It was a really, really good day when you came over to NLN in Castlebar. Probably getting into our partners and kind of just communicating with our other class members, because like realistically we're doing work a lot of the time, and we do get out and do activities, but it was nice to be able to sit down and learn together and to be able to know how to teach somebody else as well, because I do use a lot of TikTok and stuff, I won't lie, and I do clear idea about it, but it was nice to be able to help other people as well.
Yeah, that's really good. And as Julian was saying earlier, like it's a bit of crap, getting organized. And I remember that day that we had great fun making out the scripts and stuff like that. So that was great. Would you like to tell us about how you went about making the videos? So just a quick step-by-step guide, if you don't mind.
So using the Clipchamp app I think you can get it on App Store and Google Play Store. So basically we just added our full video to that, the one video we recorded. We added a title slide and an end slide. And then from that point onwards, we kind of just cut out the bits we didn't need in the video and added a little bit of text, I'm pretty sure, to it as well.
And did you find that easy to use, Chloe? Was it user-friendly?
So easy. It was a really, really good app. I've actually used it a lot of times since.
Good, that's great to hear. Yeah. And I know you produced a few videos around exercises and things like that, which we'll see later on. Do you think they'll be beneficial for you in the classroom or for new students coming into your course?
100%, because there's actually a module, is it our exercise and fitness module? I'm just shortly after finishing it myself, where you actually have to create videos in that module of you teaching a class or you on one-to-one with somebody. So it helped hugely, and people will have a way more better understanding on how to actually edit the videos now.
Oh, that's great. So that might give you a bit of a confidence boost for when it comes to the time of when you actually have to record and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. Can you think of any other benefits in regards to co-creating videos for yourself as a student?
Honestly, what I heard other people saying as well, like I think videos is a massive thing going forward, because a lot of people learn better by videos. Now, not everyone, of course, but a lot of people do find it easier to learn by videos or by, listening to things. And I think it's a really good way going forward, because everything is just to the click of the button then if you really need help. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. Like, what might take a couple of pages to relay, you can watch a 2 or 3 minute video that might do the same job, and it frees up your time as well, because I know yourselves as busy students in and out of the gym and things like that, it's hard to get the time to sit down and read through everything.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's fantastic, Chloe. Thank you so much to Michael, Julian and Chloe for participating in our discussion today from Rehab Group. And thanks again to Horsemanship in NLN Sligo for their video at the beginning. It was great. I know they couldn't be here today, so they wanted to participate in some way. So it was really nice to see their skills put into action in that video, of them taking their clips, editing it and putting together, and the voiceovers and everything like that was fantastic. So thank you all. I'll pass back to Vaya.
Great, thank you, Aoife and Emma, and a big, huge thanks to the learners and students from Rehab and LN. You made it sound so easy, Chloe.
It is. Once you get the hang of it, it really, really does. It is easy to use.
That's right. I think it's quite daunting in the beginning because there's so many functions and things to do. But once you try it a couple of times, then it's just like sewing something together.
And the best thing about that Clipchamp app is that when you first log on to the app, it will give you guides on how to use it first off, and you can always go back to them guides, which I have myself. And even though I am really good with different editing and stuff like that, I still went back to it 1,000,001 times.
Right. What an inspiration for our 2 students that will be sharing their experience from Greece in a minute. So thank you so much to all 3 of you for sharing your experience and very inspirational contributions to this presentation. Thanks a lot, guys. So passing over now, Loredana, can you give mics to Chrissy and Maria, who are with Ilias and Yorgos from Greece? Thanks.
Hello everyone. So I am Maria. I am a Volt ambassador in Theotokos Foundation. I have brown hair with a dash of blonde these days, and my eyes are brown, and I'm wearing a green shirt. And Elias is sitting next to me, and he's going to present himself in Greek, and I will translate. Ilya, πες πώς είσαι εμφανισιακά.
Hello everyone. My name is Elias. I'm 21 years old. My eyes is brown and hair is brown.
I didn't need to translate. He was prepared. So, Elias is a learner who co-designed and co-created videos with his group. Their concept was summer and guidelines for protection. So, Elias is now going to tell us how he created the video. Ηλία, πώς δημιούργησες τα βίντεο?
Τα βίντεο τα δημιούργησα με τους συμμαθητές και με τους εκπαιδευτές μου με σκοπό να προστατευτούμε από τις υψηλές θερμοκρασίες και από τις ακτίνες του ηλίου το καλοκαίρι.
So he created the videos with his classmates and trainers in order to protect themselves from high temperature and sunlight.
Τα φτιάξαμε με αυτοσχεδιασμό και φαντασία με σκοπό να ενημερώσουμε τον κόσμο. Κουβεντιάσαμε, βρίσκαμε ιδέες, γράφαμε το σενάριο και κάναμε πρόβα.
We improvised and used our imagination in order to inform people. We discussed, came up with ideas, wrote down the script and rehearsed.
Βγάζαμε βίντεο με το κινητό, μετά από μερικές λήψεις το πετυχαίναμε.
We used the smartphone to film and after a few takes we achieved the result. Okay. Χρυσή.
Hello. Sorry. Okay, we're fine. Hello, I'm Chrissy Kotretsu, and I'm a Volta ambassador in Theotokos. I am a white female with brown hair. I'm wearing a white top, gold earrings, and I'm here with George.
Hi.
Είμαι με τον Γιώργο.
Hi, my friends.
George has brown hair, λέγε τα μαλλιά σου, τα μαλλιά, and brown eyes. And George is going to tell us how he feels about being involved in the procedure of co-production and co-design. And I'm doing the translation for him. Γιώργο, θέλεις να πεις πώς νιώθεις που δημιουργείς τα βίντεο, αυτά τα εκπαιδευτικά βίντεο?
Πολύ περήφανη. Είμαι πολύ περήφανη για τον κόπο μου. Δεν ήθελα να φύγω από αυτές τις συνεδρίες και ελπίζω οι συμμαθητές μου να μάθανε πράγματα μέσα από αυτά τα βίντεο.
George is telling us that he's very proud of his effort and he had fun and he didn't want to the sessions to end and that he hopes that
ελπίζω να μάθανε πράγματα.
Okay, and he hopes that he helped his peers and they learned through these videos. Secondly, I will ask him how he's planning to use them or how he used these videos. Θες να μας πεις λίγα λόγια για το πώς χρησιμοποίησες αυτά τα βίντεο ή πώς θα τα χρησιμοποιήσεις?
Τα ξαναβλέπαμε και μετά συζητάγαμε για το τι κάναμε, αν δεν κάναμε κάτι σωστά. Αν δεν κάναμε κάτι σωστά.
He's telling us that he used these videos for reflection, so he watched them again and he discussed with the team whether he was doing the tasks right or not. Ευχαριστούμε πολύ, Γιώργο. Ευχαριστούμε πολύ. Thanks a lot.
And Elias now is going to tell us as well how did he use the videos. Οπότε, Ηλία, εσύ πώς χρησιμοποίησες τα βίντεο?
Κάλεσα τους συμμαθητές μου για να τους δείξω αυτά που ετοιμάσαμε στην ομάδα τα βίντεο. Με χειροκρότησαν, πιστεύω να βοήθησα με αυτά τα βίντεο και να τους συμβούλεψα για ένα ασφαλές καλοκαίρι. Επίσης μπορούμε να δούμε τα βίντεο και στο σπίτι.
I invited my classmates to show them what we created with my team, the videos, and they clapped for me, and I hope I helped them with these videos and advised them for a safe summer. Also, we could watch these videos at home. Ευχαριστούμε, Ηλία.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you to both Yorgos and Ilias. Ευχαριστούμε Γιώργο και Ηλία. And
Ευχαριστούμε και εμείς. Thank you very much.
Τι είπες, Γιώργο?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Συγγνώμη, μπορώ να πω κάτι, γιατί έμενε εγώ στην Ελλάδα για 15 χρόνια. We're at rehab care, we're very talented, yeah, multilingual. Πολύ σπάνια να βρεις μία Ιρλανδή που μιλάει ελληνικά, αλλά χαίρομαι πάρα πολύ που σας ακούω.
Wow, thank you, Dara, for sharing that. Wow, it's very difficult to find a Greek-speaking Irish person. So.
Very difficult, very difficult. Usually people don't believe me, or they're surprised. If Greeks are on holidays and I hear, I have to say, yes, I speak Canada postpart, and they get such a shock. They go, what? Are you Greek? I'm saying, no, of course not. I lived there and learned the language.
And that's one of the wonderful things about the Erasmus projects and the EU projects, just this connection that's happened now. Even the guys from Theotokos listening to Michael, Julian and Chloe, and I suppose in the reverse order as well. It's so nice to share your experiences, and it's really emotional that you are actually involved in this project from the beginning in designing and creating, and you're so proud of your work that you've done. And I especially like that the guys said that it helped them to reflect on their own behavior, on the way they were in the video. And how hard is that for us? Lots of times when you see yourself or hear yourself and you just, oh God, no, I didn't say it well. So, and how much it helps you. So it is a real big opportunity for the students to have a better self-awareness and of their own self-image. And these are really concepts that are really difficult to work on in training groups and classrooms because they're so abstract. But through the videos, people really get a good feedback of how they look and how they act. So thank you to everyone for sharing. Wonderful session. Okay, so our next section is the benefits that we had found, that we had thought, but I think I'm just going to scroll through them quickly just in case we've missed something, but I really feel like the students and learners have just covered not only the 10 benefits that we had decided to include in the guide for the trainers. I think they've surpassed these benefits with what they have just said. So this seems very small to me now. I'm just going to read the titles. Videos are easy to create. I think Michael said that, and Julian and the guys from Greece. Videos free up time in the classroom. Okay, so this one is from the point of view of the trainer. So just think of a trainer with a group of 10 people. Half the class can watch a video, or each person can watch the video on the tablet. The trainer can work with the rest of the group, especially when there's mixed groups with different abilities. It's just a great way to keep the lesson happening and things to be happening in parallel. So I did mention this one a little bit more. Next one allows learners to progress at their own pace. Michael mentioned this as well as Chloe, that they like watching the videos and it's a better learning experience for them. Next benefit. Videos promote a multi-sensory experience. Well, that's the whole point. It's the audio, it's the visual, it's not just reading, it's not just listening to a teacher. So the guys covered this, all the people participating. Videos can be custom made, and this is especially true for the training videos that you will see later on. So if a trainer feels like there's something that a learner needs to learn and they can do this through the video, they can co-create the video with the learner and show them this skill, and the learner has access to the video at home and in other environments as well. And it can be used with other students. So it's not a waste of time that the video is being made just for one person. The video can be then used with another person that has a similar difficulty in developing a particular skill. Next benefit. Well, I think we've covered this point from end to end. improves digital skills, and videos, it's fine, Loredana, and videos can be used in many environments. I think just about everyone said that they use it at home and they use it in the programs, so very versatile learning medium. And benefit number 8, accessible for almost everyone, okay? There's always someone who might need another way to access information and learn. And video with learning works, I think just from the smiles on the faces of everyone who spoke and the people that you see in the videos, I think everyone has seen how motivating and inspirational the videos can be. And of course, when you're motivated to learn, learning works and you have good learning outcomes. And the last one, learning is fun. I think Michael really covered this, and Chloe, and I think all mentioned that it was enjoyable to be part of the video creating experience. So we didn't, our benefits were correct, project team, but we should expand them to include some of the other things we heard today as well. Okay, so the next section is the Vault website, and Daria Smolyanska from Interest. All the work they put into develop the site. Over to you, Daria.
Thank you very much, Baya. Thank you so much for the possibility for being here and being part of this great project. As Baya introduced me, my name is Daria. I work at Interest Foundation in Spain, and I am a white female. My hair is rather long, straight, brown. My eyes are gray. My mouth is rather thin, my lips, and my face is rather square, I think. And I am wearing a white sweater. So today I am going to talk a little bit about the website we have developed for this project and the training platform we have developed for Vault, and I'm going to demonstrate both to you, and we are going to have a little overview of them. So I will share my screen with you. I will share my screen where we'll be, so that we'll be able to see the website. Can you confirm that you can see the website right now? No? Let's wait for a moment.
No, yes.
Can you
we
see
can
it now?
see it, Daria.
Okay, great. Okay, so here, as you can see, we have the project website. Well, the website is just like another any other website, let's say, only but we have tried to make it accessible, or make it more accessible than an average website is. Well, in the section on the homepage, you will see that we have a section with the information about the project. It contains information about its context, the objectives, the activities that we are undertaking in this project. So a little bit of everything that Baya has already introduced. So I'm not going to talk again about it, but it's there on the website. There's another section about the project partners. So all the organizations that are involved in the development of this project. The website is linked to the training platform with all the resources that we are developing in the project. They will be, or part of them are already available, and part of them, the rest is gonna be made available in the future when they are finalized. We will come back to the training platform a bit later. We have a section about news as well, where we inform the audience about any interesting events that are taking place within the project. And also when new videos will be uploaded onto the website in the next months and years, we will also inform about it on the news. page. Well, there is a contact to the project coordinator so that anyone can get in touch with us and to ask us about anything or to request collaboration. And the website is available in 4 languages, in English, of course, and also in Spanish, in German, and in Greek. As I mentioned before, we have procured to create a website that is accessible to people that can, so that people with difficulties or impairments that have listening, reading, writing, or learning challenges can well, easily or relatively easily navigate the website. For that, we incorporated several tools to make our website accessible. One of them is the accessibility toolbar. It allows us to change the size of the text. We can increase it, we can decrease it, we can play with the colors of the images on the website. We can change the contrast between the text, the background, the images. We can change the shades and colors of the background. Also, the font is, we can change the font, we can make it more readable, and of course, we can reset all the and go back to the initial settings. So here, let's close the accessibility tools bar. Also, we have incorporated the function of text to audio on our website. So the web pages have this bar that makes it possible to listen to all the text that is written on the website. So to do that, we have to press the button, and it's also possible to pause it while it's still reading without the need to listen to the end of it. So these are well, one of the main accessibility functions of our website. You will see that on the website homepage, you can also see the videos that are already uploaded. So it is linked to what we would call the project's training platform. And you can also see the news section here. So now, if we pass to the training platform, we will see that it has 3 sections. We can access it from the project's website, and we will see the section with the Volt videos that contains the videos created within the project. It contains a section for VET trainers, which will contain the resources addressed at the teachers and trainers within VET education sector. Those are basically, or one of them will be the guide for vet staff that we have developed, which will be soon uploaded on the platform. And the section for the trainees, that is for the learners. Excuse me? I thought that I heard something. And the section for the trainees, that is for the learners, which will contain the resources addressed at them. And one of them will be the toolkit for learners that Vaya has previously mentioned. So I will click on the Volt videos subpage that will take us to the page with the categories of the videos that we have pre-designed. You will see that it is featured in 2 ways. We have the text, the titles for each of the categories, and we have an a symbol, let's say, a symbol. They are clearly differentiated in terms of colors and the image that you can see. They are quite big, so they are easily visible. And let's say that with them, we have procured to continue our efforts to make the website accessible, so that people who have certain difficulties in understanding the written language or have some visual impairments and are not able to read relatively small letters, that they can easily understand what each section is about. So now I would like to introduce to you the three categories in which we have divided our video. One of them is training videos. So as the name indicates, these videos are aimed at training the students, where those are videos in which the teachers, trainers pretend to show the users how to execute a given skill. Well, they can exemplify it in a step-by-step way. Let's click on the symbol and click through the subcategories within this section. You will see that you can get through to the next step, to the subsections, through clicking on the text or clicking on the symbol, which also makes it more easier, and you don't have to look for the way how to proceed. The training videos have 5 predetermined subcategories. I will read them to you. They are daily living skills, self-management skills, soft skills, vocational skills, and social skills and relationships. We have predefined those subcategories because after some discussions within the partnership, we thought that it would be nice for us and also for the future contributors to the platform to have some, let's say, some spectrum of the possible topics within which to develop the videos. Let me show you a couple of videos that we have developed for the category of the training videos. And the first of them is called push-up exercise. And it has been developed by the team of rehab learners. Check if the subtitles are on. Let me know, do you hear the video? Yes? Okay, right.
Hello, today we're going to demonstrate the proper form on how to do a push-up. First, you get on your knees, and then you put your arms shoulder length apart on the floor. Then you straighten your legs, and you make sure they're parallel with your back. Make sure not to put your bottom too high or too low to lessen the probability of an injury. Next, you try getting as close as you can to the ground by bending your elbows, and then straighten them again. If a standard push-up is too difficult, you can make it easier by putting your knees on the floor and raising your ankles. If a standard push-up is too easy, you can make it more difficult by adding weight on your back, doing more repetitions, or lifting an arm. Thank you.
So this was the push-up exercise video and prepared, as I said, by Rehab. As you saw, it had closed captions in English incorporated, and in that way we also reinforce or make it easier for learners with certain difficulties and maybe hearing difficulties to be able to follow the instructions by reading the written text. Okay, and now another training video I'm going to show you is has been developed by the German learners from Mariaberg, and it is titled "How to Push a Wheelchair Down the Street," translated to English. And I will play it for you. Okay, so this was the video that in which they showed us how to push a wheelchair down the street. As you saw, can you hear me? Yes. As you saw, this video had no voice incorporated, so we think that it also, in this case, could be beneficial to include a voiceover, and we will work on it in the future months. And also, it's interesting because it allows us to include voiceover in different languages, so that we will be able to use this video in the different partner countries, and not only partner countries, but there's this possibility, which is not so feasible when you have people actually speaking in the video, which might make it tricky to include voiceover, and for some people it might make it a bit difficult to understand. So I don't know. Okay, we go back to the Vault videos page, and now we are going to open the category of Vault of raising awareness videos. And again, I'm going to show you a video that falls in this category. In this case, it has been developed by the learners from Greece, from Theotokos. And it's titled in English, "I Can Learn."
Φήμες λένε ότι αυτά τα παιδιά δεν μπορούν να μάθουν υπολογιστές. Φήμες λένε ότι αυτά τα παιδιά δεν μπορούν να μάθουν να μαγειρεύουν. Φήμες φήμες λένε ότι αυτά τα παιδιά δεν μπορούν να μάθουν τι τους ζητάνε σε μια δουλειά. Μην ακούτε τις φήμες. Μπορείτε να μάθετε και να είστε ανεξάρτητοι.
So in case so this was an awareness raising video, and personally I think that it greatly let's say how to say, accomplishes its commitment. I love the message that they send, and also the music, the powerful music that they play is very energizing, and it really makes you feel that everything is possible. That was just my own impression. And now I would like to show you a couple of examples of showcasing learners' achievements videos. Let's go through to this category. You will see that again, it has several possible subcategories: certificates and awards, academic learning, my hobby, work attainment, goal achievement. And now I will show you a video developed by Spanish learners. We have it with Spanish audio, and we have option of Spanish subtitles and as well as English subtitles. I will switch on the English subtitles so that you can understand what the person is talking about, and I will play it for you.
Bueno, muchas gracias a todos, a todas por venir. Y bueno, este desfile se lo dedico a mis padres, que siempre han estado conmigo, aunque no estén presentes. Y decir que os doy las gracias a todos, sobre todo a Intras, que siempre me ha apoyado desde que murió mi padre. Y cuando empecé a decir hace mucho tiempo que quería hacer un desfile, sonaba como raro, y hoy se ha hecho mi sueño realidad. También tengo que mencionar especialmente a Eva y tengo que mencionar a Raquel por una cosa, porque Raquel me dijo que a la hora de trabajar, donde estuviera mi pasión, la siguiera. Es lo que he hecho durante mucho tiempo y gracias a ella estoy donde estoy. Gracias a todos.
So in this case, you have seen Belen, the person who has spoken with Belen, and it's one of the learners and beneficiaries and service users of Interest Foundation. And her passion, her great passion, is to design headdresses. And her great desire for years was to showcase her works and to organize something like, well, in this case, it was something like a little catwalk. And her dream has come through, and all the headdresses that you can see in the video have been designed and elaborated, executed by her. And she feels very proud of herself and all the team, the professionals, the friends, the colleagues. They really felt that way, and they could be part of it. So it's in our opinion, it's a great example of showcasing achievements video, and we are very, very proud of it. Another video I'm going to show you within the Showcasing Learners Achievements category is a video created by rehab learners, and in particular by Julian, who has spoken today, who we have met. And in this video, we will see how he has made tea independently thanks to assistive technology. And I will play this video for you. We'll switch on the subtitles.
Hi Julian, how are you?
I'm Grandy, for yourself.
I'm good, thank you.
Good stuff.
Would you like to tell us the goal that you achieved?
Well, from my PCP was to make tea independently.
So how is the 1 cup Breville maker helping you?
Oh, it's helped me make the tea.
Alongside your liquid level?
The liquid level.
So you know how much water's in it and how much milk?
Yeah.
Good stuff. So who helps you when you're using these devices, Julian?
Katie, Aoife and Katie.
Oh,
yeah.
Katie's your key worker, isn't she?
She is, yeah.
And with your 1 cup Breville maker, are you able to use that independently now?
I'm managing alright, but I'm still, although I'm...
You still have the support of Katie?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Still have support, yeah.
Yeah, I know, that's great. So what was hard for you before you got to Breville 1 cup and the beeper?
Well, I needed help from staff first, and then using the microwave to make tea wasn't safe at all.
And how do these devices make you feel, Julian?
It makes me feel more independent and more confident.
Very good, Julian. How would you rate the devices out of 5? So 1 being not good and 5 being excellent.
I'm going to say excellent for 5.
Great stuff. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
So overall, you like your devices?
Of course. That's my teammate.
Great stuff, Julian. Thank you.
Not at all.
So that was Julian, and we can see how his big achievement and being able to be independent in this, everyday things. It's so great to see, and it makes you think that things are possible with a little help and a little technology. So many things are possible. So these are all the videos that we wanted to show you today. There are some more videos on our training platform, which you can visit and you can watch. I will leave in the chat a link to our website from which you can also access the training platform, and we invite you to visit it. and to visit it also in the future, in a few months from now, because there will be every time more videos, every time more resources available. And that's it for me. Thank you so much for listening. And I'm really happy to be part of this project. Thank you all. I pass the word to Vaya, I guess.
Yes, thank you, Daria, for a very clear presentation of the website. I think it's done justice to our work so far. And again, I thank the team at Intras. It hasn't been easy to get the videos uploaded with captions in the different languages, and we're testing how to do the overdubbing in different languages for videos that it's possible to do it where there is no face shown, so it's okay for people who lip read, not to get confused with the different languages, and the accessibility features. But I think the little sample that you had today is good, and as Daria said, there are quite a few more videos there and many more to be uploaded in the months to come once the students start getting trained in how to film and edit the videos. So coming from a therapist background, I think we had in mind more training videos, okay, some raising awareness videos, but I think now that I've seen and the showcasing achievement videos and the other ones that weren't shown today during the presentation, I think they are the most powerful ones, and there is no person better to inspire and to help someone else with a disability than a person with disability himself, showing a skill, an achievement, an award, a hobby on their own to students and fellow students and other students that they don't know across Europe. So well done to all the people and all the students and learners who've participated in the videos so far. We're right on time. I think it's pretty good, considering the little technology hiccups. I'm actually on my mobile phone now. We've lost the internet at the Theotokos Foundation. As we said, technology fails on days like this. So it's time for a bit of an open discussion and any questions the participants may have. Loredana, I haven't been able to follow in the chat if there's been any questions directly directed to the chat.
Not questions, but a lot of comments, very nice comments. So maybe we can go through that if you want. So comments to the students from rehab. We have here Michael suggesting Chloe to come to Germany and tell them about their experiences. It's very fresh to listen to Chloe. It was great. From Daria to Michael from rehab, it's precious to hear a student perspective, which you have articulated perfectly. So thank you, Michael. It was great. Also to Julian, thank you for your lovely contribution to our event. That's really great. And yeah, Julian, I was amazed by the level of autonomy you showcase in your video. We have also some comments from Marie agreeing also with Michael. Totally agree, Michael. Some of the fear factor is seeing and hearing yourself for the first time when you see yourself in a video. What else? Yes, from Daria as well. It's so good to know the skills learned still prove useful. Well done, Chloe. So yes, some words to the rehab students, and then also of course some words as well for the students from Theotokos. It's wonderful to hear about your experiences and get an impression. Fantastic English, lads. Just good. Super guys, well done. And then we have also some comments from Alicia. Thanks a lot, very inspiring. I wish you all great continuation. Congrats for the project. So thank you, Alicia. Yes, George and Elias, thank you for sharing. We will have to learn some Greek for our next webinar, and your English was super. So yes, a lot of nice comments to the students and also to the project. So for the project also, great concept for learning, and for the videos, really powerful video, well done. I don't know if you have also some questions for our of our project partners, please feel free to write it in the chat, or maybe just like use your microphone. Then we have an amazing comment from Fabian Pereira. That's a great project. I mean, I'm from Portugal and I work with people with disabilities. It would be amazing if you could do it in Portuguese language. So yeah, I mean, it would be great to do it in all languages possible. And thanks, Daria, for replying also to Fabian. Maybe let's get in contact and see within the team how can we do it.
The beauty of the project and the way the videos have been set up, even though there might not be a Portuguese page, if Fabian or whoever else from another country really likes the video and they think it will be useful for their learners at their organizations, they can contact us and they can, if they write the transcript of the closed captions in their language or do the overdubbing, I think there is no problem in using the videos in that way as well. And that way they're really being shared across Europe. Okay, so we could wrap it up there. I'd like to thank everyone for participating and for staying on for these last couple of hours. I hope it's been interesting, and it seems that way from the comments. So we thank everyone for taking their time and effort to watch and to comment, and that's really helpful for not only the project staff, but our learners who participated in the video creations as well. There's a last couple of slides. Loredana, did you want to just show those up so we can finish up with those? There's contact details on the website. So anyone who wants to ask anything further or to comment, even give us some feedback, because we didn't do any chat rooms throughout this presentation. We didn't want to make it more complicated. And it was more about the learners participating and sharing their experience than us talking, but we're open to feedback, any suggestions about the layout, the accessibility features, anything like that. So just the last couple of slides are all the people that have contributed, because there's probably a handful of us here today. There's 5 or 6 people from the project staff, but apart from us and the people who spoke today, there's a whole lot of people supporting us, and they're not, I don't want to say in the sidelines, they're really supporting us and really engaging with the students to create the videos, to film, to help staff edit, because it's not easy to learn the editing. So there's all these people from rehab, but the contributors, I'm not going to say all the names because it's going to be like Academy Award nomination speech. There's the Theotokos Foundation team, so there's the graphics guy and the IT department in all of the centres, I think. You can continue to the next one. And Mariaberg, again, it's a huge team there. Everyone's put in their knowledge and support so that the VPR has contributed. And lastly, interests, the contributors there are fundamental because it's all about the website and the platform. So I thank everyone for their contribution and for the participants who participated in our launch today. Thank you very much. The last slide's just the website if you didn't get that from the chat. Don't know if anyone else from the project team wants to say something.
Thank you to everyone who joined from all across Europe. I just put into the chat. It made it very special. It's lovely to see all the partners and lovely to see some names that we haven't seen, learning about the Fold as well. So thank you all so much, because we know you're very busy. So taking this time out is very special to us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
All the students who participated, learners, Julian, Michael, Chloe, Elias, and Yorgos. Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Now.
Bye. Bye.
Now.
Yeah.